Oh, hello guys. So recently I have found a spare SSD drive that is been hidden for me for a while actually. So I thought I'm gonna install that disk and start testing a new distros with it. This might be so much better and this will allow me to do some basic reviews of distributions on the real hardware and not so much on the virtual machines as I did before. As you know, virtual machines are good, but they are not a real representative of how the distro is going to be acting on a real bare metal. So I have decided, I have installed that spare 60 gigabyte SSD, the Agility, and today I'm gonna install a distro that I have been aiming for a while now. And what I'm talking about is, of course, KDE Neon. Okay, so what really KDE Neon is? Well, for most of you, this is basically, like they say here, the latest and greatest KDE community developed software package on a Rolex Solid base. But I found out that the most questions asked and answered from the team are here. You can find it on the FAQs. You can read about it. You can get a more better perspective what the point of this distro is, because well, there's always a question why another distro, why we have so many of them. Well, basically you can find the answer here. What the KDE Neon is. The KDE is rapidly updated software repository. Most users will want to use the packages built from released software, which make up your user edition. Another interesting question, is this the KDE distro? Nope. KDE believes it is important to work with many distributions as each brings unique value and expertise for their prospective users. As you can see, there's so many of them here. It's a really good representation of what this distro is. If you are curious about it, they even have answered the question why it's exactly Ubuntu, why not something else. And the most common question, is it a distro? And the developers, of course, they keep saying not quite. It's a package archive with the latest KDE software on top of a stable base. While we have installable images, unlike full Linux distributions, we are only interested in KDE software. That's really interesting. But anyway, so where you can download, of course, the download button is here. Just click it. You have a couple of versions that you can choose from. The user edition is basically, as it says, featuring the latest official releases KDE software. This is the, don't quote me on that, but this is the stable version. They have also testing edition with featuring pre-release KDE software built the same day from bug fix branches. And of course they have unstable and developer edition if you feel adventurous. For example, now the big thing that is expected to come out soon is the Plasma 6. If you want to try and install and run Plasma 6, this may be the best choice for you. For me, I will install the user edition. Just click of the button here and the download is gonna start. I have already done that. I have already installed this distro. So let's go and take a quick look. Okay, and we are back on the KDE Neon. I have just installed that. The only thing I did is install the OBS software so I can record this video. Now the first thing you see is of course the welcome to KDE Plasma. It's pretty standard. You've seen this before. I'm not gonna go too much through that. Another thing, the installation, it's pretty simple. It's Calamares installer. You've seen before. You've seen it so many times. That's why I'm not gonna show you. The only thing that really impressed me, if I may say that, is see how much swap space it made me do. Like 17 gigabytes of swap. That's that's a lot, but hey, I left it like that. We'll see how that's gonna go. So basically, now I want to start in exploring this distro. I'm gonna prepare it for the use the way how I would use it. I'm gonna use it for a few days and see what I think after that. But of course, the first thing is updating it. I don't believe it's going to be any updates, but who knows? Oops. Sudo apt update. Put down your password, of course. And that's interesting. How about the upgrade? And that's another different thing that KDE Neon does. They use a pkcon. This is like in-house built, I think, software manager to do the updates and installing the software. Let's go and try that. pkcon update, was it? Yes. Okay. Now we have some updates. Yes, of course. Again, password. I don't know, I'm not sure why they do. They chose to do something different than the apt, but hey, they have decided, they have their reasons. I'm gonna go with that. If you really want to, I believe you can still do that. It says here you can just apt list upgradable or even dist upgrade or full upgrade if you want to. Let's clear the screen. Let's see what they have. The 6.2 generic kernel. That's okay. I think all of the latest Ubuntu's run well, not the latest, but 22.04. As you can see here, they run the 6.2 kernel. This is not the latest, but it's pretty okay. So now, after we did some updating, what else I would like to do is of course installing the drivers. As you may know, I have NVIDIA drivers. That makes everything so much interesting with Linux, but hey, I have not. Okay, let's open the terminal again. What you can do here is just use the Ubuntu drivers auto install. What you do is just Ubuntu dash drivers auto install. This should checks for all the available drivers for my system in my case. Okay, needs to be root. Let's go with sudo then. So what does that? Is checking the system for all the available drivers and it's going to automatically install them. As you can see here, it's already installing the NVIDIA kernel and X server Xorg video, which is fine. That's all I need. While this does that, I will start customizing the system the way I would use it. So what themes do I like to use? One is of course the Mirage. I really like this one. And the other themes. Basically, this is variations of the suite theme, as it says utterly sweet or utterly north. I like those two. The Mirage, it's already installed. I'm gonna apply it. Just the appearance settings. Alright. Come on, don't be like that. Okay, this is already installed. That's a good start. What icons I like to use? Let's see. I like the material. If I can type correctly, of course. Let's go with the flat material icon theme. I like the originals. Blue, let's go with the blue. And I like the fluent theme. Somewhere down here. Yeah, right here. Let's go with the standard one. Oh yeah, already looks so much better. I like the sweet cursors. Okay, awesome. What else do I need? I like my bar to be on the top. I like to make some changes on the bar as well. I don't like to see the date. Show the calendar, show the week numbers. And that's already so much better. Let's see what happened with the updates, and it's already installed. We should have NVIDIA installed in our system. I should reboot the system now. I'll come back when the reboot is done. Okay, we are back after the reboot and we are prompted with an available updates. Let's see what this all about. Let's install them. Let's see if the NVIDIA is here. It's already here. It's looking a little bit weird. That's because we are on the Wayland session. Let's see about this system. Yes, Wayland on the KDE Neon. That's awesome. Another thing that I really like about this distro is, of course, it's so wide on the application that comes installed out of the box. There's just the very basics out of the KDE kit. It's not like so many other distributions that they ship pretty much everything available for KDE, and that makes me lose so much time to try and clean up the system the way I like it. Here I have the very basic stuff that I still need, and on top of that I have the opportunity to build the system the way I like it, and this is something I really like. Another thing that I like to show you guys is when you go to the settings tab on the discover, you have the options of, well, Snap, it's already installed. You have the Flat Hub available. I just need to add the source. Well, it's already it's already added. So if you want, you can use the basic Ubuntu repositories to install some software. You have the Snap and FlatHub available out of the box. I like to do the Flatpak, the default source. Now you have all the Flatpaks already shown up here. You can start installing some software. In matter of fact, let's go and do that. The first thing I want to install is of course KDE and Live. When you go to the sources here, it says FlatHub by default and it's 23.08.4, which is the same as the Snap one. If you go to the one here, it's the same versions, but I kinda prefer the FlatHub versions. So let's go and install that. While we wait, I want to change the wallpaper. I don't really like this one, the default one. Let's pick something more beautiful. This one looks nice. Let's try and get that one. Oh yeah, that one, that is pretty good one. I like it. A little bit of nature, it's always in demand. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is amazing. I loved it. How about that one? A little butterfly. Yeah, let's go with the earth plasma. I really like this one. Okay. Now the KDE and Wife is already installed. Let's start preparing for the Steam and Lutris. Gaming, of course. I will do some gaming here. There's only one version, is it? Oh, it says here it's only the FlatHub distributed by FlatHub. Okay, that's fine. Let's go and install some wine staging. Okay, it's going to be right here. We are on Ubuntu. Another thing that I really like about Flatpaks, while we are installing the Steam with the Flatpak, we can still install other software with the package manager, which in other cases we should stay and wait for one of the installs to finish before we start the other one. Okay, we are on 22.04. All right, let's update. We want the staging branch. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go with pkcon update. All right, and we are installing Wine HQ of course. Sudo pkcon install. this is interesting. They have unmet dependencies. Okay, let's install wine staging. First, let's see what's gonna happen. Yep, a few more that needs to be. I don't know why this, it's not finding all the dependencies by itself. This is maybe the first time that it's happening to me. This is interesting. But anyway, let's do what it says here. Eventually it might work. Recommends, but it's not installable. Okay, we continue to do that. What the hell? What's going on here? Okay, so I found this article and I'm gonna follow it. I don't know why this at all it's needed, but a 32-bit package required by Wine but not available in KDE Neon repository actually requires special handling. The following fix is due to the whatever. So anyway, let's just copy and try to install all this. Hopefully this will work. Okay, it's a good start. That's our packages. Let's try this one more time. All right, it's already looking better. I don't know why this is like that. I'm not gonna ask this question. The final result is you may need to look at this place. I'll make sure I leave this command and how to install Ubuntu and how to install the wine staging on KDE Neon, because apparently it's not only me. So anyway, we are making progress here. Let's see what happened with the Steam. It's already installed. In order to use Steam, we need Flatseal to be installed, because as you may know, I use another drive which is not my home drive, and in order to transfer all my games on Steam I need a proper permissions, and the easiest way that I find out without going through the terminal, it's using this cute little program Flatseal. You will see me use it right away. Let's go to my Steam folder. It's right here. We need the path to the folder. Okay, we have couple more things that needs to be updated. Let's go and update them. All right, the Flatseal it's already installed. Let's launch it. come on. What is happening here? Okay, let's try to close it and reopen it. Nope. Okay, I might have to reboot my system just in case, so let's go and do that. Okay, we are back after the reboot. For some reason, Wayland does not play nice with me here, so I had to switch to X11. I had some trouble with OBS working on the Wayland session, plus the Flatseal does not start as you can see. Now we have 2 gigabytes of memory using, which is not a lot nowadays, but I still have OBS running, I have Discover. So anyway, let's try this one more time. Let's start with the Flatseal. Is it gonna run now or it's still going to play? Okay, now it's running, that's fine. So we need to fix the Steam permissions for the folder that keeps my games. Go to the file system, add another one, and this is the place, the path to the place where all my games are stored. That's all you need to do. Now is just basically start Steam and it should work out of the box. Okay, this should get us back logged in. Let's see. Yes, we are in. Let's set up Steam real quick. Go to the settings. What I like to do is just allow the background processing of Vulkan shaders, the storage. Let's add the folder where all my games are. Come on. And let's enable Steam Play for all other titles. This should prompt us to restart. Let's go ahead and do that. That's interesting. Let's see what's happening with my storage. Why does not want to add it? Sometimes takes a little bit longer, or sometimes I even need to reboot my system. Oh, come on. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, it seems like it's working now. I don't know what's up with that. Sometimes it does happen. Let's just launch a game real quick and see how it performs on this brand new install of KDE Neon. And I think that's going to be all. I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Of course, I hope we're gonna start the game first. because this video is getting too long already, I don't wanna take too much of your time. This is an interesting distro. I will keep using it for the next few days, maybe a week, maybe more, and we'll see my feedback after that. Let's log into my char ranger. Alright, we are finally in game. This is my lovely char ranger. I really started to like this character. I'm not pushing myself too much. I don't have too much time to play anyway. But as you can see, the game plays lovely. Let's see. Well, it's about 80 now, it's about 100 FPS, which is okay. The first time when you run the game needs a little bit more time to adjust itself, so that's fine. Oh, my inventory is full. Okay guys, that is going to be all for now. If you have any thoughts, any comments, any suggestions, please do leave them in the comment section down below. I will read everything you post for me. And without any more time to waste, I'm gonna set in the world of gaming on KDE Neon. Oh, copper ore. Yeah, let's go do that. Oh man, I gotta go and empty all my bags. Ooh, I like this veteran shadow. Let's kill it. What? It didn't drop anything? What the hell? So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna leave you here, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.